Hello, I'm David Yañez. I'm a senior scientist at the Spanish Research Council, CSIC. I'm based in Granada, in South Spain, in an agricultural research institute. I'm a vet. My area of expertise is animal nutrition, ruminant nutrition, and my research interests are around the evaluation of different nutritional strategies to improve the digestion of ruminants, and I am the coordinator of the Re-Livestock project. Right, Re-Livestock is aiming to address the challenge of the adoption of different innovations or different practices in the livestock sector. So the general aim is to first understand and mobilize the adoption of these innovations in three main sectors of livestock in Europe, dairy and beef cattle, and also in the pig sector. And with two general aims. One is to reduce greenhouse gases emissions, so to mitigate the effect on climate change, but at the same time trying to adapt the capacity of the farming systems to deal with the climate change scenario that we have coming in the near future. Well, the project is quite large, it's quite complex. We are 37 partners, and it's got three main elements. One is to test different practices, different innovations within different areas of expertise. One is feeding, so trying to use feeds with a lower carbon footprint, also improve our grassland systems in many areas of Europe, and also improve and optimize the use of feed additives to reduce methane production from ruminants. But we also work in breeding, trying to breed for animals that can also have a lower methane production, and that's the work we're doing in dairy cattle. But also in dairy cattle, in beef cattle, and in pigs, we are also investigating how we can use breeding programs to make animals to be more adaptable, more resilient to heat stress events that we are suffering across Europe right now, and there is a strong emphasis on using local breeds. And the other part of work where we test innovation is digital technology and housing, again with the two main objectives, trying to reduce emissions and adapt to climate change. So that's the first element. The second element is about assessing the impact, environmental impact and the socioeconomic impact of those innovations, if using a range of different models. And then the third element is to engage with the stakeholders to understand how those technologies can be adopted, which is one of the barriers that we want to overcome. Well, for the sector, it's to basically make them understand what are the potential benefits of applying these technologies in the different subsectors of livestock and primary production, and for the societies to first understand the importance of being resilient in a primary production, so trying to reduce our environmental impact, but also adapt to the climate change scenario. And one of the aspects, for instance, that we're going to be covering, which are very relevant for society, for instance, is animal welfare. So we are covering the assessment of animal welfare impact of some of these interventions. So because we know the society is increasingly concerned about animal welfare issues in livestock production. Well, Re-Livestock, I think, is a unique project because it combines different potential solutions to make livestock more resilient, but also at the same time in the beef, in the dairy, and in the pig sector. And this is quite unique in the sense that normally projects address these things separately, but Re-Livestock is quite ambitious and is combining all those aspects in just one single project.